The Practice of Adaptive Leadership by Ronald A. Heifetz, Marty Linsky, and Alexander Grasho is a foundational text that provides a framework for leading through significant, non-technical change. The central premise is that there are two types of challenges: technical problems and adaptive challenges. Technical problems have known solutions that can be applied by an expert. Adaptive challenges, however, are complex and require a change in people's beliefs, values, or behaviors to be solved. Heifetz argues that true leadership lies in addressing these adaptive challenges. The book outlines a practical, diagnostic approach to leadership, breaking it down into a set of principles and practices. 1. Distinguishing technical problems from adaptive challenges. This is the first and most critical step. A leader must correctly diagnose the nature of the challenge they face. Giving a technical solution, e.g., a new policy or a new technology, to an adaptive challenge, e.g., a shift in company culture or resistance to change, will fail. An adaptive challenge requires the people facing the problem to do the work of changing themselves. The leader's role is not to provide the answer, but to create the conditions for the team to discover and implement their own solutions. 2. Getting on the balcony. Heifetz uses the metaphor of a dance floor and a balcony. Leaders are often on the dance floor, immersed in the daily action and noise. To lead adaptively, they must occasionally step onto the balcony to observe the patterns and dynamics from a broader perspective. This practice of reflection allows a leader to see the big picture, identify the root causes of resistance, and understand the emotional currents within the team. 3. Regulating distress. Adaptive change is inherently uncomfortable because it asks people to let go of familiar ways of doing things. The leader's role is to manage the level of pressure on the team. If the pressure is too low, the team will not feel the urgency to change. If the pressure is too high, they will become overwhelmed and resistant. The art of adaptive leadership is finding the productive zone of disequilibrium, where people are motivated to do the hard work of change without becoming paralyzed by it. 4. Maintaining disciplined attention. Adaptive work requires people to confront difficult truths and face uncomfortable conflicts. Leaders must keep the team's focus on the key issues, preventing them from reverting to easy, technical fixes or scapegoating. This involves surfacing conflict, framing difficult conversations, and holding people accountable for addressing the core challenge. 5. Giving the work back to the people. A key principle of adaptive leadership is that the people with the problem are the ones who must do the work to solve it. A leader's job is not to provide the answers, but to empower the team to take ownership of the challenge. This builds capacity and ensures that the solutions are embraced by those who will implement them. 6. Protecting voices of leadership from below. Adaptive leaders must be vigilant in listening to and protecting the people who raise difficult questions or challenge the status quo. These are often the individuals who are calling attention to the adaptive challenges that need to be addressed. By creating a safe space for dissent, a leader can harness valuable insights from the entire organization. In summary, the practice of adaptive leadership provides a powerful framework for navigating the complex challenges of modern organizations. It moves beyond a simple definition of leadership and offers a set of practical tools for diagnosing problems, mobilizing people, and fostering resilience in the face of change. It teaches that leadership is not about having all the answers, but about having the courage and skill to guide people through the process of finding their own.